So anyone who's been here before will know what this little island is. And it is an island, there's no access to it. That is Puffin Island. Apparently it's got all the puffins on it, but I've only got a little lens, so you'll just have to take my word for it, and I'm guessing anyway. Where are we?
Penmon Lighthouse.
Penmon Point.
Lighthouse in Anglesey.
And as you can see, the lighthouse is just behind us.
If Alan turns round, he'll show you that we're not alone.
Yeah, this is one of them Instagram versus reality shots, because this is our view. So that's Puffin Island, that's Penmon Lighthouse, and that is the beautiful Irish Sea with not a cloud in the sky. But we'll show you in a little bit what I can actually see behind the camera, because we arrived here 20 minutes ago expecting it to be a few vans, because it officially says on the website, on the internet, no overnight parking, but he also says you're allowed to, well, a blind eye is turned, they just charge you for the toll road the second day, but was there 15 vans?
If not more.
Looks like a gypsy camp, but it's great. It is good though, isn't it? Because this is what people want to do, this is what we want to do. We're doing exactly the same as them.
Yeah, we can't call anyone.
No, definitely not. They're all doing exactly the same as what we're doing, so.
It feels a lot busier because there's a lot of cars here still, because I mean, what time is it? 7:20? There's quite a lot of people doing fishing. Obviously people just here enjoying the day in the cars. So I think it will quieten off again a bit later on.
This is our view from Penmon Point of the North Wales coastline as well. I think just over there is Penmon, and then you got Llanfyfechan a bit further down somewhere. But those hills there, them fellas there, they are the beginning of like the ones that lead up towards Carned Llewellyn, and then beyond that is the Ogwen Valley and Tryfan and all that type of stuff. But North Wales coastline is absolutely stunning, especially in the sun. You may notice that there's a nice amber glow, excuse me, on our face. It was not me, it was the Peroni.
Listen to this, it's too good for this.
But we are currently sat on this beautiful beach. And then, hold that. Please, if I touch that, you'll get to see the sun is setting across the coast.
It doesn't feel like Wales, it really does feel like one.
Now this little section of video makes it look like the most idyllic place in the world. My God, sunset on the coast, nobody on the beach. There's a few people the other way who's just come a little bit further. But this is the perfect Friday evening switch off.
After a stressful day.
Cheers. Does anybody have contacts at Peroni? Because we spent a fortune on this stuff. I just can't get enough of it. And we will.
Costco that sells it.
We will advertise it to the max. When we get more than a few hundred subscribers, we will be all over this stuff, showing it to thousands.
I mean, we appreciate the few hundred people that do subscribe to us.
Oh, absolutely. To be honest with you, when we started, we expected about 20 people to subscribe, maybe, if that.
Yeah.
We didn't do this to get subscribers, did we?
No, we've been on a few holidays in the campervan, even in our old T4, around Europe and Scotland, and just experience things that just were out of this world, really. And it was like, why don't we start filming it just so that we can remember it? Because
photographs don't quite do it, do they?
And I think sometimes, like on Facebook, a memory will pop up and you're like, oh my god, we went there, we did that, do you remember that photograph?
And you forget a lot of what you do.
You do.
Like, if we came here tonight without video in it, we'd remember Puffin Island, the sunset. We'd remember sitting having a beer on the beach here and the lighthouse. But there'd be a lot of stuff that you wouldn't remember, like the little pools, the rock pools, and that yacht.
Because I'm sweating like a bitch.
That little yacht thing sitting there, just mooching. And there's a couple of ships out at sea, just a little fishing boat as well.
I think just how relaxed you feel as well. And like,
it's amazing.
How good it is.
I mean, you can't not feel relaxed when you've got the currant bun there. You just look at that. Best night ever?
Yeah, definitely, baby. Yeah, baby.
If Oscar was here, and we haven't explained, but if Oscar was here, we'd be tearing Sarah's hair out by now, which I haven't got any. We've left Oscar at home because it was forecast to be really hot this weekend. We want to climb a mountain Sunday as well.
Weather.
Yeah.
Heat.
Yeah, it depends on the heat. But so we've got a dog sitter for him for 2 nights. So he'd have loved it here. But he'd have been an absolute pain in the arse. So this is our
Amy, isn't he? Amy will look after.
This is our child-free weekend. Our fair baby-free weekend. Quarter to 11 at night. A burger for tea. See you in the morning. Good morning.
Morning.
It's just gone 6:30 on Saturday morning. And we thought we'd come and have a look around here when there isn't any crowds, because last night there were crowds. We came down to see if the bioluminescent waves were here, and hang on, they weren't. Normally they come when it's warm water and certain tide and new moon and all that palaver, but came down about midnight just to see, and there must have been hundreds of people on the beach. Not just people camping here, but people who turned up last night. The car park was, you almost couldn't walk here, it was that busy. This morning we've just come down here to experience it when it's quieter. Then we'll have a drink and coffee and whatever.
And bugger off.
Yeah, and go just maybe see if we can find something else equally stunning, maybe a bit quieter. Look at the jelly. Today, we plan to tour Anglesey, but instead, we're basking in the sunshine at the same spot we were last night. finally showing her age. We're just about to clock on to 50,000 miles. Hey! Alright.
Oh, I'm tired.
Today's Sunday. The weather is belting again. It's 26 degrees at 11 o'clock so far. We've just left Anglesey. We had a plan to stay in Anglesey for one night, just soak in the atmosphere, go up the next morning, explore the island for the day, head into the mountains for Saturday night and head up a mountain Sunday morning. We then met a couple who had a number of friends turning up from a local Volkswagen group to where we live, and before we knew it, we were doing 2 nights on the ale, sunbathing, swimming in the sea, and just meeting lots of new people. I think there was about 8 vans in total. So it's not a bad thing, because number one, we got to meet a lot of new people who were decent, and number two, walking up a mountain in 26 degrees, and you know, we have caught the sun as well. It was a really good weekend, wasn't it? We had a great location. Penmon Point is sublime. It's got so much to offer. The beach is great, not a sandy beach, but the water's dead clear. Lots and lots of jellyfish. I tried stand-up paddle boarding for the first time, and it's not nearly as easy as it looks. But someone did say, because I'm a fat get, the board wasn't wide enough for me, but I managed to stand up for a short period of time, even though it was wobbly. But we were just surrounded by a good mix of decent people, and it wasn't just because they all had Volkswagens. I mean, one of them didn't have a Volkswagen, but they were just normal people. It was good to meet them.
Even the people that sort of own or run that area are really good people as well, and I think
the father and son who run it are genuinely good men.
And I just think the people who go there need to respect it, because I think if you don't, it ain't going to be there much longer. And to be able to stay overnight somewhere for £10 in such a beautiful location, just don't take the mick.
Yeah, there was an issue with somebody disrespecting the area. When they were approached, lashed out, police got involved and everything, but on the whole, everybody had the same vibe. It was extremely busy. There was lots and lots of vans there, probably nearly 50 vans maybe.
And every walk of life as well, so you had like old people, younger people.
Yeah.
It was just lovely.
Great place. But there's more and more places being closed down, like public parking spaces closed down by authorities on Anglesey because people can't behave. So we just hope that this place doesn't, because it was our first time, it won't be our last.
I've got 2 full bin bags of rubbish in the back.
Mm-hmm.
You should take your rubbish away with you.
Got a full porta potty as well.
Yeah.
We've got an empty fridge because we did have a good few beers, and our new friends lent us some beers as well. But Penmon Point, so what you do is you pay £5 for the toll road to go to the end of the point, and there's a car park there. There's a cafe which sells pizzas and alcohol and ice creams and all kinds.
With an amazing view.
Yeah, a stunning view of Puffin Island, Penmon Lighthouse and the point with the beach and what have you. So you pay £5 for that for the day. Now if you do stay overnight, and it's officially no camping, but obviously it works in everybody's favour if you respectively camp, and they know you're camping. So if you come out the next day, they will charge you £5 for the toll road again, because you've used it 2 days. We stayed 2 nights, so we were charged for 3 days, so £15 for 2 nights camping in an amazing location. Yes, I do recommend people go there, but only if you're not a knobhead. Because if you are a knobhead, you're going to ruin it for everybody else, and you won't be allowed to go back. But it was cracking weekend, completely unexpected, completely unplanned, but sometimes that's the way better weekends work out. So we're currently in Conway McDonald's on our way home. We were gonna go to the farm shop, and if Jackie ever watches this, sorry mate, you sold it to us, but
McDonald's one.
we just can't be bothered. We just want to get home now and relax, see the dog. Next weekend we are away again, so keep an eye out for that as well. And it's again somewhere completely different. So
See what we decide to do, because we won't stick to whatever.
yeah, and I need to stop saying so.
Yeah, and then we just need to stop.
So